Hello. Sagar, your mic is on mute. Can you please unmute your mic?
Oh, now,
I can hear you clearly. Yeah. Now I can hear
now,
you. I
okay.
can hear
Now,
you. I can hear you.
okay,
You're
okay.
audible. You're clear. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sandeep ma'am, and definitely I would like to introduce yourself.
Uh, you want me to introduce myself, or
Yes,
you
yes.
want me to? Okay. Yeah. So I'm Sanmeet. I'm talking to you from Chandigarh right now.
Okay,
I've been working with Clappingo since the month of May this year, May 2021, and prior to that, I was working as a content writer in English.
oh, okay, great, great. Thank you so much for sharing your precious story with me. So,
Hmm.
definitely I would like to introduce myself. I am Mr.
Hmm.
Daya from Chhattisgarh,
Okay.
and now I am working in education sector.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if your first name is Sagar, your first name is Sagar.
Yes, yes. You can call me Daya. It is my nickname.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
All right. I got the impression that Daya is your last name.
yeah.
It is?
It is my nickname.
Okay. Daya is your nickname. Fine.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Okay. And what
Yeah,
subjects do you teach? What,
yeah.
what, yeah, please continue.
Actually, Sanmeet ma'am, I teach ninth class social science, and I teach political science in 12th class.
Okay, that's really good.
Yeah,
Interesting. So your general knowledge must be up to date. So do
yeah,
you read the newspapers and stay up to date?
yeah. Maybe.
Okay,
Uh,
because your subject requires that
yeah.
you have to
Okay,
give examples. Yes.
Yeah, Sandeep ma'am, I want to ask a question. What's the secret your fluency? Actually, you are talking very confidently, so please share with your fluency.
Okay, I think it's primarily practice. I
Okay,
have been using the English language since many years. My main
okay,
subjects back in college were again in BA I studied English literature and I took honors in that subject and
okay,
then
great.
followed and then I have a postgraduate diploma in mass communication.
Okay,
I did my master's in English and then followed
great.
by an MBA. So I've been the reason, I mean, I have varied degrees. I have a lot of degrees, but I've also experimented with using the English language. So
Okay, okay,
that's my favorite part of English. So I would practice writing short messages. I would write promotional content. I would write personal letters. So if my
okay,
parents wanted to send a personalized message to a family member, I would write those kind of messages also. So
okay, okay,
basically, I have experimented and played around with the language so much that it
okay,
feels comfortable and natural to me to talk in it.
okay. Great, great, great. Dear Sanmeet ma'am, can we speak English confidently without English partner?
Without an English partner, yes, you
Yeah.
can. It just gets a little more difficult because you do not know how to measure your progress. So
Okay,
while I was experimenting with the English language, I was getting better at it, but I did not realize it. I could not
okay,
monitor myself.
okay,
Right?
okay,
So that is one challenge. If you have a speaking partner and somebody who hears you after every few sessions, I'm going to give you the example of Clapping Go. So let's
okay,
presume that you develop a connection with 5 or 6 speakers here. Although there are 150, and you can, talk to all of them. And by the time
okay.
you circulate through them a second time, if you would
Oh,
have taken lots of sessions, right? But
yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
people, they develop a genuine connection with handful of speakers, 4 or 5 of
okay,
them, because
yeah,
they
yeah.
feel their thought process or values or whatever. Their style, they like their style of interaction because every speaker will have a different kind of a style here, right? So
Yeah,
if you're talking to, let's say, 10 speakers and you're rotating through them, then by the
okay,
time the first speaker, let's say, gets to talk to you a second time after good solid 8 to 10 sessions, they will be able to convey an impression. If they feel that you are improving or you're not improving, they will be able to convey that, assess that
Okay.
for you.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in a way, you're
Uh,
getting,
d-
yes.
yeah. So, dear Sanmit ma'am, actually, grammatical mistake are also doing so many people. So, grammar is important or not?
Yes, grammar is
Grammatical knowledge is
important.
important or not?
Yes, it is. The fundamentals are important. You need to know tenses. Uh, Once you start, actually, what do most people do? They try and memorize the concept. I
Okay.
think you just need to know the concept once, twice, thrice, just to understand it, and then you need to move on to examples.
Okay.
And that is how you develop an instinctive use of grammar while talking. So what do most people do? They study grammar and then they forget about it. You are going to forget the rules of grammar later on, right? I
Yeah.
had to refresh my rules in grammar after I joined Clappingo, because
Okay.
most of that English I was using instinctively. It was in my subconscious. So to
Yeah.
make it, to drive down those rules in your subconscious, you need to just learn the fundamentals of grammar and practice. Go through hundreds of examples.
Yeah.
Then you will hardwire that accuracy. I mean,
Okay.
you don't need to be accurate 100% of the time. You just need not make very obvious mistakes. For instance, if you start talking in past tense while talking about what's happening in the present, you will come across wrong. Like it's a very obvious mistake, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So you want to avoid making very obvious mistakes. Minor errors here and there, they do not matter.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, dear Sanmit ma'am. So, how do we overcome our hesitation? Do you have any great ideas? So, please share with me so that I can learn.
Okay. So to overcome hesitation, that's primarily why Clappingo was created.
Okay.
You will overcome hesitation by repeated practice, by
Okay.
exposing yourself to situations where you are genuinely applying the language, right?
Okay.
Right. So in everyday life, so let's say if you have to talk in English while you're talking to your colleague, or
Okay.
maybe you have to make a presentation to a huge number of students, that feels like a very high stakes situation, like where you have to put in your best effort. Otherwise,
Okay.
you compromise your overall impression, right? You
Yeah.
will compromise your credibility. So that
Okay.
fear gets in the way and makes you hesitate, right?
Okay.
But here in Clappingo, you will specifically be practicing different kinds of spoken English conversations, right?
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
the threat is marginally reduced.
Okay.
You don't need to put forth your best effort here. I mean, you need to put forth your best effort, but you don't need to convey your best impression. You
Okay.
are free to make as many mistakes as possible. That
Okay.
allows you to relax a little bit while expressing yourself in English. That means
Okay.
you're creating new neural pathways linguistically in your brain as
Okay.
to how to use the English. I mean, you probably identify a lot of English words already. You probably have a decent English vocabulary, but a lot of
Okay.
it is probably something that you're not using actively. As in, you can
Okay.
identify it when I use those words, but you are probably not making it a part of your expression when you are answering you, right? So you get to do
Okay.
that when you're feeling a little sick, right? So if you go
Yeah.
through a few sessions in Clappingo, you will start sensing that English doesn't feel like a difficult language to converse in anymore. You're able to give spontaneous answers, because that's what we will be doing. We will be
Okay.
discussing a particular topic with you here at Clappingo, and you will be forced to think that what is my opinion or what is my preference here? Do I have any past experience that I can narrate or describe? And the more
Okay.
you practice becoming descriptive in English, the better you
Okay.
become with time.
Yes. Yes. Great, ma'am. Great. So,
Yeah.
I want to ask another question. So,
Yeah.
how do we start our spoken English? How do we start?
What do you mean? How do we start? I mean, best way would be to join Clappingo and just show up and start talking, right? That is one
Yeah.
aspect. But
Okay.
you are asking me, how do you need to prepare? Like, what is? I mean, by starting, you can start right now. What is it that you are specifically asking? Are you talking about preparation?
Yeah, actually, I want to ask someone who start his spoken English in starting level, like beginner level. So,
Hmm.
which type of materials you will provide so that it would be better for our fluency?
Okay. So if you feel that you need to prepare, we give you session notes. Let's say you become a Clappingo subscriber, and as soon as you book your first session, you will get your first
Hmm.
session note, which will be a PDF attachment. That will
Okay.
primarily mention the topic for the day. It will give you a list of words related to that topic. So that would be the vocabulary section. And below that, we will mention one grammatical concept that you need to go through. But
Okay.
as you go through quite a few sessions, let's say 15, 20 sessions, after that it's all just the topic and a list of words in the vocabulary that are relevant to that topic. That is the
Hmm.
level of material we provide. Personally, if you want to get started, I think you should start working on tenses. So there are 12 tenses in English language. You don't need to remember all of them, but maybe
Hmm.
refresh your memory a little bit. So in parts
Okay.
of speech, you can refresh your memory with parts of speech and go through examples. The internet has a lot of free resources, and I think I will share some of them with you if you feel the need for it. But when it comes to spoken English, just you already have some knowledge, so just show up and start talking in the language, right? Don't be
Yeah.
afraid to make a mistake. Show up, start
Okay.
talking, and start exposing your weaknesses to the speakers.
Okay.
Then they will let you know
Okay.
that you need to work on this aspect the most, and then you
Okay.
can start working on those aspects exclusively so that you can make the most amount of improvement with the least amount of effort.
Okay. Dear Sanmeet ma'am, please give me my feedback. Which type of mistake I am doing, and which type of uh,
Okay,
mm,
yeah, I'll let you know. So you
okay.
have a little bit of influence of your mother tongue, so you speak Hindi primarily. What's your local language?
Yeah, my native language. Actually, mostly people who talk in Hindi in my
Yeah,
area.
okay. Right. So I don't know if there is probably a regional dialect. You don't have too much of an influence on your English language, but a little bit of it. So the
Okay.
regional dialect influences your English a little bit. That's no problem. The more you engage with the English language, that will reduce with time. Another thing,
Okay.
I feel like talking in English feels a little unnatural to you. You feel a little uncomfortable, and that discomfort comes free. Again, this is something that will improve with time and practice. If you repeatedly talk to people in English, so
Okay.
Clappingo was exclusively created for those people who do not have an
Hmm.
environment to talk in English, right?
Okay.
So
Uh,
if you make a long term, you will benefit. I can't impose anything upon you, but I know that you will benefit from a long term commitment here at Clappingo, because you will have a lot
okay.
of people to talk to in English, and if everybody is talking to
Okay.
English to you, naturally you start having natural conversations in English. It doesn't matter whether you use broken English or you make mistakes or not. If you're talking to people who are talking exclusively in English with you will develop this
Okay.
mental endurance to express
Okay.
yourself exclusively in English language. And that discomfort that you feel like you come across a little uptight. I'm talking in English, and when you stop talking, I'm sure once you leave the session, you'll be like, oh, okay, now I can rest. Yeah, your brain
Okay.
feels a little strange because this is probably not your brain's comfort zone yet.
Yes.
But
Yes. Yes.
but with practice, it will become your comfort zone because you are repeatedly talking to people only in English. Then it will start feeling natural to your brain,
Okay.
because the more you expose
Okay.
yourself to a
Great.
certain situation, it becomes familiar for you. Then it doesn't feel like such a big deal. It doesn't
Hmm.
feel like a difficult situation to be. Then you'll start relaxing and you will start taking
Yeah.
risks. When I mean risk, you will start experimenting with words. You will start experimenting with sentence structure. You will start discussing
Okay.
the same theme in different ways. So for that, you need to
Okay.
feel, your brain needs to feel relaxed. right?
Yeah. Okay.
So it will feel relaxed because in Clap and Go, you won't lose your job if you make a mistake, right? We are just talking, and you can do whatever you want to do. You can talk about anything you feel like talking, right?
Yes.
And since these sessions are recorded, you can compare your performance. So maybe you sit for your first regular session, and then after that you go to 30 sessions. You can compare the difference. You can look at yourself as from a second person perspective, that how did I sound when I first had an interaction, and how do I sound after having my 30th interaction.
Okay. Yeah. How do we interact with someone? Do you have any good techniques? So please share with me.
I think
how do we interact?
Yes. First, just be an active listener. Some people are people who feel uncomfortable in English language. They're so worried about talking in English that they don't pay attention to what the other person is saying. They just want that person to finish so that they can quickly say whatever they have in their mind. Otherwise, they fear that they will forget. Right?
Okay.
So this is all anxiety related to talking in English. If you actually pay attention to what the other person is saying and then adjust your response according to what you just heard, you become better at conversation because you are paying attention to the needs of the listener. You're not just saying things for the sake of saying them. Right? So that's one thing. Second thing would be to find things that are in common. Even if you don't have anything in common, then maybe you can share your experience regarding some particular topic or issue that you're discussing and ask for that other person's opinion. So basically, if the other person feels like they are being heard and you're responding accordingly, the quality of your interaction becomes so much better.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Definitely, I will follow your footsteps. Definitely, I will follow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think we have about a minute left before we get cut off. So Daya, if you have any questions regarding the service, as in you feel any trouble, you are not comfortable with, you don't know what to do when you're applying for the service. If you do choose to join Clap and Go, then feel free to address those questions to the backend team. So the best way to do that is through the Clap and Go chat box.
Okay, right? Definitely.
And even if you do join Clap and Go, the chat box is your best form of communication with the backend team to get their support with regard to technical issues, session cancellations, whatever information you might need, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so they will support you in every way possible.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much for sharing your personal thing. Yeah, it would be definitely it would be better for my future.
Yes, I know it will help you a lot. But get started whenever you are ready. I hope I was able to help you within these 15-16 minutes. And I hope you join Clap and Go and you get a lot more benefit out of it.
Yes. Yeah, definitely I will join.